Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Welcome po sa News Up to Date. Ang topic po natin ngayong araw na ito ay tungkol po sa inilabas na balita ng Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission. Isa po itong magandang balita. Ito po ay government wins landmark case against Pogo Back Scam Hub, forfeits billions worth of assets, 189 million pesos cash. So ayan po, nanalo po ang gobyerno laban po sa isang Pogo Back Scam Hub. Ito po, basahin po natin yung detalye po ng pagkapanalo po ng gobyerno laban po sa isang Pogo Back Scam Hub. The Regional Trial Court of Makati ruled on April 24, 2025 to forfeit in favor of the government approximately 189 million pesos in various currencies confiscated during the May 4, 2023 raid by joint law enforcement agencies targeting the Colorful and Leap Group Company, a subsidiary of CGC Technologies Incorporated operating within the Clark Sun Valley Hub premises in Mabalacat, Pampanga. This forfeiture resulted from the successful prosecution initiated by the Anti-Money Laundering Council or AMLAC with the assistance of intergovernmental and other law enforcement agencies. The operation unearthed human trafficking and cyber frauds, fraudulent cryptocurrency investments, including romance scams, all conducted under the facade of offshore gambling. Yan po ang sinasabi natin na yung iba pong mga pogo ay pasimuno po ng mga scams. At ayan po, napatunayan na sila ay pasimuno ng mga cryptocurrency investments at ibang mga romance scam. At nung pinatigil na ang pogo ay maraming mga scams ang nawala. Kaya mga kababayan, kailangan maging maingat tayo sa mga nagkalat na mga investment scams. So yung multi-agency law enforcement team ay kinukonsist ng PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group, ng DOJ Interagency Council Against Trafficking at ng DSWD, pati na rin ng iba pang mga national and local agencies tulad ng Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission na nag-o-oversee do sa operation at nagplano. Ito ay nag-focus on alleged violations of the expanded Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act and the Cybercrime Prevention Act. May 6 na search warrants at warrant for the seizure and examination of computer data ang na-secure nila sa RTC Branch 81 sa Malolos City. The launch operation resulted in the rescue of 1,137 foreign nationals and 129 Filipinos, most of whom were reportedly trafficked and coerced into operating online scams, revealing the extent of their cybercrime operations under the pretext of a legitimate offshore gaming business. Approximately 189.6 million pesos in cash from various cash vaults consisting of different foreign currencies, US dollars, Vietnamese dong, Chinese yuan, Hong Kong dollars, Macau pataka, Thai baht, and Cambodian riel were recovered during the raid. So ayan po. Bukod po sa trafficking, ay sila ay nang i-scam pa at pinipilit nila yung mga empleyado nila na mang-scam. Yan po ang naririnig natin na mga balita po tungkol po sa Pogo na napatunayan na talagang totoo dahil nanalo po ang gobyerno sa kaso laban po sa isang Pogo na nag-ooperate ng scam hub sa Pampanga. Legal maneuvers. Suspects or respondents to the filed civil action desperately denied ownership of the confiscated monies, asserting that there was no showing that these were products of any unlawful activity, and even to the point of assailing the case venue. The court was not swayed and ordered its confiscation in favor of the government. Notice of the decision was sent to the jail warden of Angeles City District Jail for the detained respondents, namely Hong Li Ji, aka Jason or Big Boss, He Feng, aka Ajun, Tan Yong aka Dali or Beta, Zhang Shuhua aka Hao Yun, Ifandi aka Ace, Fendi aka Rio or Leon, Zhao Jiangming aka Shuke, and Li Suewa aka Ken. Clark Development Corporation's parallel regulatory action. The CDC has ordered the immediate cessation of all business operations in the 8 buildings, buildings A to F and buildings 1 and 2, and one warehouse situated within the confines of Sun Valley Hub. This includes issuance of a notice to cease and desist operations along with the suspension of the certificates of registration and tax exemption for the entities involved following the raid and subsequent investigations. In an official statement, Agnes de Banadera, President and CEO of Clark Development Corporation, declared that their actions are not mere administrative actions but categorical assertions of CDC's unwavering mandate to enforce the law and preserve the sanctity of the Freeport. She further reiterated that the Clark Freeport Zone is not and will not ever be a sanctuary for illegal operations, regulatory violations, or for corporate misconduct, and underscored its commitment to uphold public trust and the integrity of the Freeport Zone. So ayan po mga kababayan, talagang nakita naman natin na talagang itong Pogo na ito ay isang scam hub at sana maparusahan pa yung iba pa mga Pogo na ang ginagawa talaga ay pang-i-scam. Dahil marami po yan at kaya din dumami yung scam dito sa Pilipinas dahil po sa mga Pogo. Dahil sila ay nagiging scam hub at dapat talagang ipatigil yung Pogo dahil puro kalokohan lang ang ginagawa nila. Puro mga pang-i-scam, puro mga krimen ang hatid nila dito sa Pilipinas. These developments send a formidable message that the government will not permit any of its jurisdictions to be a safe haven for organized crimes. PAOK Undersecretary Gilberto Cruz said, "We will persevere in our collective efforts with decisive law enforcement actions and a sound legal approach to dismantle transnational crime groups operating in the country." He said that the launch of integrated operations coupled with the forfeiture proceedings showcase the value of interagency coordination and strengthen President Marcos Jr.'s resolve that illegal pogos and the illicit activities associated with them must be dealt with accordingly. Cruz emphasized that these actions also contributed to the Philippines' exit from the Financial Action Task Force Gray List and show we are continuing to make progress on anti-money laundering and improving our financial system. Cruz also noted that the former Pogo or scam facilities, 8 buildings and warehouse which were worth $1 billion are now under the custody of the CDC, may be repurposed not only to recoup the supposed legitimate earnings of the government but also for its other future economic pursuit. Mga kababayan, dapat maging maingat pa rin tayo dahil kahit mapasara yung mga scam hubs o yung mga Pogo na nagtatago ng mga scam hubs ay may mga investment scams pa rin po na lalabas. Kaya kailangan maging maingat at umiwas po kayo sa mga investment scams. Huwag po kayong basta-basta maniniwala sa mga nag-o-offer sa inyo ng mga too good to be true na mga investment schemes. Dapat po mag-imbestiga po kayo. I-check nyo po kung kumpleto yung legalities nila at i-verify po ninyo sa Securities and Exchange Commission kung meron po silang secondary license. At pwede nyo rin pong tignan po ito pong channel natin, ito pong News Up to Date dahil naglalabas po tayo ng mga review para po makaiwas kayo sa mga nagkalat na mga investment scams. At pwede nyo rin po i-check ang YouTube channel ni Shemny Anyol dahil gumagawa din po siya ng mga review para po makaiwas kayo sa mga nagkalat na mga investment scam. Mga kababayan, maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta sa aking channel. God bless po.